Close your eyes for a moment. Yes, right now. Take a deep breath, and let the weight of the world fall off your shoulders. I want you to forget about your bills, your worries, your doubts just for a moment. Let them dissolve into nothingness, because in this moment, nothing else exists but you and the infinite power within you. Can you feel that stillness? That quiet space inside you? That is where creation begins. That is where worlds are born. In this stillness, you are not small, you are not powerless, you are limitless. You are eternal. And whatever you desire, whatever you dream of, is already waiting for you there. Neville Goddard said, "Imagination is the only redemptive power in the universe." Do you understand what that means? It means that the life you are living now, every detail of it, is the product of what you have previously imagined consciously or unconsciously. And if you want to change it, if you want to step into a reality where your dreams are not just fantasies but living, breathing experiences, then you must reclaim control of your imagination. Your imagination is not just a fleeting daydream, it is a bridge, a portal, a divine instrument. When you close your eyes and see yourself living your dream, you are not fantasizing, you are creating. You are shaping the invisible substance of reality into form. But most people don't believe this. They think imagination is childish, a waste of time. They laugh it off, dismiss it as make-believe. But tell me this, when you close your eyes and imagine the taste of your favorite food, doesn't your mouth water? When you imagine something frightening, doesn't your body react with tension? Why? Because your mind doesn't know the difference between what is imagined and what is real. The moment you feel something vividly enough in your imagination, your body, your mind, and your reality begin to respond as if it's already true. This is the secret. This is the law. What you feel, you become. What you assume, you create. Now, let's do something together. Right now. I want you to think of your greatest desire. Maybe it's love, maybe it's financial freedom, maybe it's health. Whatever it is, bring it to your mind. And don't just see it, feel it. Feel the moment it happens. Feel the relief, the joy, the gratitude. See the smile on your face, hear the voices of those celebrating with you. Let it become so real that for a moment, you forget where you are. This is not just a game, it's the work. This is where manifestation happens. If you can hold on to this feeling, if you can let it saturate every cell of your being, then nothing in this world can stop it from becoming real. This is how the universe works. It responds not to your words, not to your wishes, but to your state of being. Neville taught us that persistence is the key. But let me tell you something most people don't understand about persistence: it's not about effort, it's not about struggling to believe, it's about returning to the feeling. Every time doubt creeps in, every time fear whispers in your ear, you close your eyes and return to this place. This inner sanctuary where your wish is already fulfilled. You don't need to fight your doubts, you simply need to replace them with the vision of your desire. This is your power. This is your secret weapon. Now listen closely, because this part is important. Creation is already finished. Everything you desire already exists in a dimension beyond what your eyes can see. You don't have to make it happen, you only have to allow it to happen. The universe is not asking you to force, to beg, or to chase. It's asking you to believe, to feel, to trust. The more you dwell in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, the more effortlessly it will come to you. This is not wishful thinking, this is a universal law. And if you can commit to this, if you can hold this vision with unwavering faith, then your reality will have no choice but to rearrange itself around your belief. So, tell me, are you ready to stop looking at your current reality as the final truth? Are you ready to step beyond the limits of logic and reason and trust in something greater? Because right now, in this very moment, you are standing at the doorway of transformation. And all you have to do is step through. Step through with your faith, with your vision, and with the knowing that it is already done. Take another breath. Let that sink in. This is not just another video, not just another speech, this is a moment of awakening. And your life, your reality, is about to change forever. The power to manifest anything you desire lies not in some external force but within you. You are the creator of your reality, the master of your destiny, and the architect of your world. Everything you see, touch, or experience begins in the infinite world of imagination. Neville Goddard taught us that imagination is not just a mental faculty, it is the divine power of creation. When you fully grasp this truth, you unlock the secret formula to manifest anything, no matter how grand or impossible it may seem, in just 7 days. The journey begins with understanding that your world mirrors your inner beliefs, assumptions, and desires. What you consistently feel and believe within yourself becomes the life you live. To manifest anything in 7 days, you must start with clarity. What do you truly desire? Not what others expect of you, not what you think you should want, but what your heart and soul crave. Be bold in your asking. The universe does not limit you, it only responds to your conviction. Define your desire with vivid detail. See it, feel it, and live in its reality. Imagine it as though it has already happened. Neville said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and persist in that assumption. This is the secret. You do not need to know how it will come to pass. The how is not your concern. Your only task is to dwell in the state of already having received it. Doubt may creep in. It always does when we dare to dream bigger than our current reality. But understand this, doubt is a lie. It is the shadow of fear trying to pull you back into the limited version of yourself. When doubt arises, do not fight it. Instead, return to your vision. Feel the joy, the relief, and the gratitude of already having what you desire. Let these feelings consume you. This is the work. Your emotions are the fuel that propels your vision into physical reality. What you feel deeply, you manifest. Neville called this the law of assumption. By assuming the feeling of your desire fulfilled, you align your entire being with its manifestation. The process is simple, yet it requires discipline. Every day for the next 7 days, commit to a practice of visualization and feeling. Before you sleep at night and as you wake in the morning, take a few moments to close your eyes and enter the scene of your fulfilled desire. Make it as real as you can. See yourself living the life you wish to create. Hear the voices, feel the textures, and bask in the emotions of having it all. The world of imagination is the real world. What you create there becomes tangible in this physical plane. Persist in this assumption, no matter what the outer world shows you. Reality may take a moment to catch up, but it always does. Faith is your greatest ally in this journey. Faith is not hoping or wishing, it is knowing. It is the unwavering conviction that what you desire is already yours. You must walk in the confidence of your manifestation as though it is inevitable. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with your desire, the universe bends to your will. Circumstances shift, people appear, and opportunities unfold. You may not see how it all connects, but trust that it does. Trust the process. Neville reminded us that creation is finished. Everything you desire already exists in the infinite possibilities of the universe. Your job is simply to claim it with your imagination and faith. As the days unfold, you will notice signs. These are the breadcrumbs of your manifestation. They may come as a sudden idea, a chance encounter, or a feeling of alignment. Celebrate these signs as evidence of your power. But do not cling to them or look for validation. Your focus must remain on the end result, not the process. Gratitude is the glue that binds your vision to reality. Be grateful not only for what you are manifesting but for everything you already have. Gratitude amplifies your energy and opens the floodgates of abundance. It transforms your state of being and aligns you with even greater blessings. This is the secret formula: clarity of desire, the assumption of the wish fulfilled, unwavering faith, and persistent action in imagination. When you commit to this practice for 7 days, you will witness miracles. What once seemed impossible will become your reality. You will realize that you are not separate from your desires, you are one with them. And as you master this art, you will see that there are no limits to what you can create. You are infinite, boundless, and powerful beyond measure. The life of your dreams is waiting for you. Step into it now. The most important realization you can have right now is this: you are worthy of your desires. Whatever it is you dream about, whether it's love, wealth, health, or purpose, it's not random. The desires placed in your heart are not there to tease or torment you, they are whispers from the divine, calling you to step into your highest self. Neville Goddard didn't just teach manifestation as a tool, he taught it as a truth, a law as real as gravity. You don't need permission from anyone to dream bigger. You don't need circumstances to change before you start believing. The only thing required is your willingness to believe in your imagination more than your current reality. Most people fail not because the formula is flawed, but because they refuse to persist. They allow the outer world to dictate their inner state. But you must remember, the world is only a reflection. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every hour to see if it's growing, you trust the process. Similarly, your desire is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your imagination. Every time you doubt, every time you let fear creep in, you're digging up that seed. Stop looking outside for proof. Stop waiting for a sign to believe in your own power. The sign will come after you've chosen to believe. Neville often said, "Your imagination is the only reality." What does that mean? It means that if you can see it in your mind and feel it in your heart, it already exists in a dimension beyond time and space. Time is merely the unfolding of your assumptions into tangible form. Your work is to live as if your desire is already fulfilled, even if the world laughs at you, even if logic tells you otherwise. For 7 days, commit to this one truth: it is already done. Walk, talk, and act as if your manifestation has arrived. This isn't about pretending, it's about knowing. It's about aligning every thought, word, and action with your vision. But let me be honest with you, there will be moments when it feels hard. There will be moments when doubt feels louder than faith. In those moments, close your eyes and return to your vision. Let your imagination become your refuge, your sacred space. The world outside may seem chaotic, but inside your mind, you hold the universe. When the noise of the world becomes deafening, silence it with your vision. Return to the feeling of having it already. And in that silence, in that stillness, you will find peace. You will find certainty. And that certainty will carry you through the days ahead. Right now, you might be thinking, "But I've tried this before, and it didn't work." Let me tell you something: every effort you've made in faith was not wasted. Every visualization, every moment spent in belief, has been adding bricks to the foundation of your dream. The universe doesn't work on your timeline, but it is always on time. Trust that every moment you spend assuming the wish fulfilled is bringing you closer to your breakthrough. So let me ask you, are you ready to commit? Are you ready to let go of doubt, fear, and hesitation? For the next 7 days, let this become your reality: it is done. My desire is already mine. Repeat it until it becomes the fabric of your being. Until every cell in your body vibrates with the knowing that it is already here. Because the truth is, it is already here. You just have to open your eyes, your inner eyes, to see it. Now, breathe. Take a moment. Feel the truth of these words sink into your heart. Your 7 days begin now. The universe isn't waiting, it's responding. And the question is, are you ready to respond back with unwavering faith? Take another breath. Slow. Deep. Let the air fill your lungs, and as you exhale, let every doubt, every fear, every anxious thought leave your body. Right now, there's no yesterday, no tomorrow, only this moment. And in this moment, I want you to realize something: you are already living in the reality you've accepted for yourself. Think about that. Everything around you, every detail of your life, exists because at some point consciously or unconsciously you accepted it as true. You may not have liked it, you may not have wanted it, but you accepted it. And acceptance is powerful because it shapes your reality. But here's the good news: if your current reality is the result of your past acceptance, then your future reality can be reshaped by what you accept right now. This is where your power lies, in this exact moment. Neville Goddard said, "To change your life, you must begin by changing your inner talking." What are you saying to yourself when no one's listening? What thoughts are you entertaining in the quiet moments before you fall asleep? Are you constantly worrying about what might go wrong, or are you imagining what it feels like when everything goes right? Because your inner conversation is the script, and your reality is the stage. Whatever dialogue you repeat in your mind becomes the play you live out in your world. Right now, I want you to think about something you've been waiting for, something you've been hoping would happen. Maybe it's a breakthrough in your career, a relationship, or your health. And now I want you to stop waiting. Stop hoping. Stop looking at it as something far away. Instead, claim it. Feel it. Feel it in your bones, in your soul, in every fiber of your being. Say to yourself, "It is done." And say it not with hesitation, not with doubt, but with the unwavering conviction of someone who knows they cannot fail. Because in the world of imagination, you cannot fail. The only thing that can stop you is your own disbelief. Let me tell you a truth Neville shared over and over again: your imagination is the God within you. It's not separate from you. It's not a tool outside of you, it is you. When you close your eyes and see yourself living your dream, that is not fantasy, it's reality in its purest form. It's creation in action. And the moment you fully accept this, the moment you stop treating imagination like a wish and start treating it like the truth, you will become unstoppable. But here's where most people get stuck: they look at their outer world, and they let it dictate their faith. They say, "I can't believe I'm wealthy when my bank account is empty. I can't believe I'm loved when I'm alone. I can't believe I'm healthy when I'm sick." But this is where the secret lies: you must believe it first. You must feel it first. You must assume it first. The outer world is always playing catch up to your inner world. Think of a mirror. When you stand in front of it, the reflection doesn't change until you change. You can't yell at the mirror and demand it shows you a different image. No, you must change first. And then, effortlessly, the mirror reflects that change back to you. Life works the same way. Your circumstances are the reflection, but you are the source. If you want the reflection to change, stop trying to manipulate the mirror. Stop trying to force the outside world to shift. Instead, shift within. Change the assumption. Change the feeling. Change the belief. Neville Goddard once said, "Feeling is the secret." And he wasn't talking about fleeting emotions or temporary excitement. He was talking about a deep, consistent, unwavering feeling of knowing. The kind of feeling that doesn't need proof because it is the proof. You must walk through life with that feeling, carrying it like a treasure in your chest. When the world tells you it's impossible, you smile because you already know it's done. When circumstances contradict your vision, you stay calm because you've already seen the end. You've already felt the end. This is where the real power lies, not in trying, not in hoping, but in knowing. Knowing that your imagination is the blueprint and your feelings are the architect. And every time you return to that state, every time you feel the wish fulfilled, you are aligning yourself with the inevitable manifestation of your desire. So tell me this: are you ready to stop fighting with the world? Are you ready to stop begging for scraps of hope from your circumstances? Because the moment you fully accept that you are the source, that your imagination is the creative power of God within you, the world will have no choice but to bow to your vision. Take a deep breath again. Let these words sink into your soul. You are not powerless. You are not stuck. You are not waiting for permission from anyone or anything. Everything you need is already inside you, waiting for you to claim it. And as you claim it, as you feel it, as you persist in this inner knowing, the outer world will transform before your very eyes. This is not philosophy. This is not wishful thinking. This is law. And if you honor this law, if you trust this process, if you persist with unshakable faith, your manifestation will not only come to pass. It will come with such precision and perfection that you will look back and realize it was never in question. The only question that remains is, are you ready to believe it's already done? Because if you are, then my friend, your world is about to change forever.